Go.
Hi, I'm Dan, and my speech tonight is entitled "A Vote for Sarah Palin for U.S. President in 2012 is a Vote for American Progress." But first, I'd like to thank you all for attending my speech, and I'd like to ask you all to come up front and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Bobby.
Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Linda.
Hello, I'm Joe.
Hi, I'm Joan.
I'm Josh.
Alright, thank you, audience. Thank you. Alright, if your mother or sister were qualified for a job but didn't get it, in fact, no woman had ever gotten it, would you think that it was fair? Well, is it fair that in over 200 years there has never been a woman president? Is there a constitutional prohibition preventing women from becoming president? No. Any U.S. citizen in the United States who is 35 years of age or older and not a convicted felon meets the basic requirements of the U.S. Constitution. According to the 2009 edition of the Encyclopedia Americana, Sarah Palin meets those requirements. She was born in Sandpoint, Idaho, some 47 years ago and isn't a felon. In fact, Sarah Palin far exceeds those basics, as I will mention shortly. Many of us have friends or relatives who've lost their jobs, or even their homes. We need a qualified person to be chief executive in this time of economic crisis. Many of us have friends or relatives who are in the military who have sacrificed for our freedom. We need a qualified person to become commander-in-chief in this time of battle. Many of us have friends or relatives who are sick or troubled and need a caring person in this time of social upheaval. Why not a woman like Sarah Palin? Who better to tell you about her background than Sarah Palin herself? This information comes from her best-selling autobiography, Going Rogue in American Life, which I just held up. Sarah Palin has executive experience at many levels of government as an elected official answerable to the voters. For example, Sarah was on the City Council of Wasilla, Alaska from 1992 to 1996. Sarah was mayor of the city of Wasilla from 1996 to 2002. Sarah was the governor of the state of Alaska from 2006 to 2009. She has run a successful commercial fishing business with her husband Todd. She was the Republican nominee for Vice President of the U.S. in 2008. The first woman, by the way, so honored by the GOP. Sarah Palin has experience being Commander-in-Chief of men and women in uniform. As governor, she's had the power to call up the Alaska National Guard and did so for a disastrous forest fire. She knows how to lead. She's demonstrated her caring heart time and again. These examples come from her book, America by Heart, Reflections on Family, Faith, and Flag. As governor, she visited National Guard units deployed in Kuwait. As a mother, she has had a son who has served a tour of duty in Iraq, which is her son Track. She also understands the social challenges of families today. She has a special needs child with Down syndrome, which is her son Trig, and she has a daughter who is an unwed mother, Bristol Palin. Despite these challenges, she helps hold this family together. She understands our problems. I want you to think of an America where we can truly say anyone, not just any man, can grow up to become president. Other major countries have had women as leaders and they've done well. Again, a few examples from Encyclopedia Americana. Think of Golda Meir, wartime Prime Minister of Israel from 1969 to 1974. Think of Indira Gandhi, wartime leader of India from 1980 to 1984. Think of Margaret Thatcher, wartime leader of the UK from 1979 to 1990. Now I want to balance my speech by bringing up some questions and playing devil's advocate. By the way, I'm not saying that Sarah has the experience of Indira, Margaret, or Golda. She clearly doesn't. However, she does have the potential to become a very effective leader. Here are some question and answers regarding the qualifications from Kayleen Johnson's book, Sarah. Sarah told Kayleen to take on her leadership and experience questions. Quote, "There was a lot of talk about the fact I didn't have years of experience. Leadership shouldn't be based on years of public experience. It should be based on vision and example," unquote. In fact, Sarah would have had more executive experience than Barack Obama when she first ran for president. Much has been made of the fact that Sarah only has a degree in journalism from the University of Idaho. Thank you, audience.
Well, that's facing backwards.
Oops.
Okay.
Anyway, going on. Yes. Anyway, much has been made of the fact that Sarah only has a degree in journalism from the University of Idaho, whereas Barack has an advanced degree from Ivy League schools. Well, that is a fact, but are advanced degrees necessary to be a good president? Remember, Ronald Reagan is considered to be one of the best presidents this country has produced. His degree was from Eureka College. Does anyone know exactly where Eureka College is? I didn't think so. Yet, he's a very good president. Also considered two of our greatest presidents. Lincoln was largely self-taught, and Washington only had a primary school education. So, I don't think that advanced degrees are as critical as leadership skills. So visualize Sarah Palin as the first female president of the United States. Isn't it high time that a woman ran rather than just clean the Oval Office? Particularly now that women are serving and dying in our war zones. So vote yes to breaking the glass ceiling on women's equality. Vote for somebody who has the experience as a chief executive. Vote for someone who knows the needs of our troops and has first experience as commander-in-chief at the state level. Vote for a person and a mother who can identify the needs of the average American. Finally, I call on you to vote for Sarah Palin for President of the United States in 2012. And I urge you and encourage your family and friends and your co-workers to do the same. Thank you for listening, and God bless America.
Any questions?
Oh, any questions? Nope.
Hey.
No one questions Sarah Palin. That's good.
Hey,
Oh.
I don't doubt her either.